Welcome to another Married to Reselling video. My name is Simon.
I'm Faye.
And together we are a UK reseller couple selling mainly on Amazon and eBay. Today we are going to have a little chat about something that we wonder, is it wrong? And also we're going to show you some sales in the barn.
Got a tree coming up my head.
So tell us what you've been up to.
I have been listing art because we're art dealers now, as you may know, and it's a slow process and it's very obvious because when I'm skewing them, I'm giving them all a number. So obviously I started with 1 and I've currently got to 14, I think. I did 5 in one day the other day, and the rest I've done today, all afternoon in the barn. It's interesting because it's not as quick as listing vases and sort of vintage hard goods like that, because you've got to sort of figure out if it's a print, if it's an original, and what the signature is. Like if you can decipher it, then you've got to look that up, so it's quite time consuming, but slowly does it.
So what was it you were listing the other day and you asked me, like, what do you think? Do you think this is right or wrong?
Oh yeah, so I was thinking the other day about people, so other sellers on eBay who don't use the pictures they've taken, they use other people. So say I've got something to list, let's say I've got a teapot to list, a particular teapot, and I'll do my research, I'll have a look at active listings, have a look at sold listings, and if there's an identical teapot and the pictures are good, is it wrong for me to use those pictures or not?
It's not something I see as much, as I'm sure I don't see it sort of as much as I used to. Like people used to put they'd put watermarks and all that sort of stuff, which you're not allowed to do.
Oh, people still do it. People still put their little business cards in and stuff.
Yeah. I don't see as many people talking about it as they used to do. But obviously you've seen it, so they are. People are still talking about it.
From being on Instagram, I've seen other people talk about this sort of topic, and I think the consensus is that a lot of people don't like it. Some aren't bothered, but we'll talk about that more in a minute. But first, over to the barn for some sales. Okay, we've got a vintage framed completed needle points. Picked this up from a garage sale for £1.67, and this sold for £59.99 within a week. Really pleased with that.
Lovely. Is it staying in the UK?
Yes.
Wow.
Then we've got crate 11. The vintage Here Comes Peter Cottontail Seymour S. Sassafras.
What is it?
Model. Little character.
Right.
Little man.
Man. Got a few men in here.
Plastic man. He's right there.
This is where I keep my men.
He's right there.
This one?
Yeah. That's where Simon keeps his men.
Keep them locked in the barn.
Next to the lounger cushions because it's blooming raining. There we go. He's a model. He came with a load of stuff from auction, cost 61p, sold in less than a month for £13.59, and it's going GSP to America.
Too many spiders webs.
Crate 8.
Yeah.
Vintage The Spode Blue Room Collection Rome plate.
Have we got 4 of these the same?
They're not the same.
Oh.
It says Rome on the back.
Oh, okay. Willow, Woodman, Rome.
Did I put a sticker on that says Rome? Or
No.
it's just the back?
Just on the back. Rome.
That cost 10p from auction and sold for £9.99 plus post within 2 weeks. Crate 29.
Timber.
Vintage lead crystal bottle, cut glass, flower stopper, like a perfume bottle. No, it's not a perfume bottle. It's a square vase. That doesn't have a lid.
Oh, I can't see it. It's in plastic.
No, hang on. That's it.
Gotta be. It's got a stopper.
Yeah, sorry. There we
Dare
go.
you. I very dare you.
That cost £1.28 from auction, sold within 4.5 months for £6 plus post. Yep. Then we've got the Whittard mugs. Got these from the garage sale as well. These were 2 garage sales in a day.
Yeah.
These cost £1.50 and sold for £24.99.
You drove a hard bargain. You offered him £1 when he asked you to make an offer.
Yes.
And he was a little bit insulted and said it was a bit mean. And so you said, what do you want? So he said £1.50. I mean, come on. Right, there you go.
Anyway, there's 2 good sales from the garage sale there. Then we've got crate 12.
It's not lounger weather at the moment.
It isn't. The dogs are indoors.
Yeah.
Vintage coffee pot, brown and black with stripes. That's the one. That cost 61p from auction as well. That sold within a month for $19.99. Then I guess this next one hasn't got a skew, so it must be in the clocks tub.
Yeah.
It's the vintage Parthenon clock. It's white.
Is it the clock from the Parthenon?
Yeah, it's the clock.
Because you're an art dealer, just got pictures everywhere.
They're the house clearance ones.
Yeah.
Shall I take them in?
They need a bloody good scrub. But yeah, maybe.
I don't even know what they're of. Hold on. Is it Jason's on a little patch sharp?
And who's this going to be? Sabrina?
No, this is a girl.
Sonia?
That's upside down. Oh, yeah, it's the lullaby.
Okay, where were we? Clocks?
Yeah.
Parthenon clock.
Parthenon clock. White. Got a pendulum. That's it. That cost 57p. Sold within 2 months for £10 plus post. That was from auction. It's amazing that they had batteries in ancient Greece. Crate 15.
Yeah.
It's in a box. It's a biscuit pocket mug, red, large, ceramic. So it's like a half mug and it's got room for your biscuit. That's it.
Biscuit pocket mug,
Yeah.
large.
Yeah.
It's a visual, saying it's a visual orgasm, no. It's a visual wonder.
That cost £3.46 from auction, sold within 3 months for £10.68 plus post. The reason we have that is because we bought a load of limited edition Emma Bridgewater mugs that are in the same lot.
Oh yeah.
Hence the high cost price. Then we have a picture, because we're art dealers now, remember? It's the Caroline Cook, yeah, that top one. A study of one-man horse racing framed print. This cost 69p from auction and sold for $16.99 in less than 2 weeks. The same person also bought a vintage horse jumping racing print jockey. That one. That cost 69p. And then they also bought this one. I was trying to figure out what racing ground it was, but I couldn't figure it out based on that tower. So I just put Aintree, York, Cheltenham, Ascot.
Cover all the bases.
Yeah.
Did you do Henlow dogs?
No, because they're horses. So they cost 69p each, and those two sold for £33.98 to the same person that bought this on a separate order.
So what? So
69p each.
yeah. What was the total spend from the customer?
£33.98 plus
34.
£16.99.
34 and 17, so 51. So £2.07 into 51 quid. And that was just watching the auction, and no one was bidding on this box of pictures. And it was the only thing we won that week. And you went over to get it, and I was like, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
It was like £4.98 for a
Yeah.
box of horse
And we
pictures.
sold some others already.
Yeah, and we must have done,
80 quid.
yeah.
Nice, well done. Keep up the good work. Shelf.
It just shows though, doesn't it? You know, people say like auctions are too competitive or whatever, there's too many dealers, you know, or whatever, or you got to go, or all those sort of things. It just shows
Yeah.
there is plenty out there for everybody.
Yeah.
Shelf.
Vintage Spode York Minster collector plate in a blue box.
Spode Westminster. Spode York. We've got to put the two together, and you got York Minster.
Yeah.
I hope one of these says York Minster. Canterbury.
Maybe it was just the York one.
Mayflower.
So it's just the York. It's all sealed up. It's a collector plate in the original box. It cost £2.90 from auction and sold for £14.44 within a month. Then we got crate 29. It's up there again. Johnson Brothers Eternal Bow Flat Cup ×2.
I'm going this one. I have a choice.
Yes.
Look,
Yeah.
doesn't say anything on the bottom.
They cost £1.28 from auction, sold for £8.31 plus post within 5 months. Then we have crate 5.
Just, I think we've said this before, but when we list stuff, particularly stuff that's from auction, you know, we'll start high and we just bring the price down. So when it gets to like 5 months, that's why you're seeing some lower prices, because it's just been around for so long. We just slowly drop the price. Crate 5.
Yep, Dalton Bruce Oldfield teacup and saucers ×4. That's them. They cost £2.27. We have had those for 7 months and they sold for £16.99.
Yeah, but I recently bought some other Dalton, or
Yeah.
we bought some other Dalton, and I sort of did some changes to the listings because it meant, you know, that we might have had 2 cups and saucers before, but turned it
Yeah.
into 4. I don't think that happened with these,
No.
but and at the same time adjusted prices and stuff. Checked the market again, so that's good.
And then we have these 2 Wentworth puzzles. It's a shame because they were £2 each. One is 250 piece, one is 140 piece. I did them both and they were both missing a piece each, so really sad about that. They cost £4 total and sold for £19.99 within a fortnight.
If they'd been complete, we would have expected 35 quid, I think, for these 2.
Maybe a bit more, yeah.
Yeah, 35 plus post, £40, something like that, yeah. Yes, do this.
Okay, home.
Yeah.
It's the white vintage ceramic doorknobs. They've got blue flowers on.
These ones.
That is them. They cost 45p. From auction, sold within a month for £21.24.
Ooh.
Crate 27.
Yeah.
Vintage Royal Staffordshire Pottery King George V, what's V?
5.
Silver Jubilee mug. It's not a silver mug, it's for the Silver Jubilee. It's a beige mug with King George V on it.
Silver Jubilee, George V.
Yep. That cost 71p, sold within 6 months for £7.
Wow. Took an offer, and then they said, oh, can you change the address? No, so I had to cancel it and get them to reorder. And they sent the offer and you just accepted it, so I guess you knew what was going on.
Oh no, I just thought, oh, it's funny, we're selling a lot of these Jubilee mugs. Crate 20.
Yeah.
Royal Dalton Morningstar dinner plates, 4 of them.
Oh my god. Where's my leg extender?
At the moment, we have way more boxes being delivered than parcels going out, people. We are... I don't dare open the front door. I know there's loads on the doorstep. And we've got some to pick up from my parents later when we go around. And I've got all that stock there, look.
4 dinner plates?
Yeah. These cost a total of £1.42. They have taken an age to sell, 10 months, and for £18.68. They are from auction. Crate 26. Vintage Paragon Trio cup saucer side plate, floral beige. That is not beige.
It's not, is it? Is it one trio?
Yes.
Oh, no. I'm guessing. Paragon.
Yeah, that cost £1.45. That took 6 months to sell for £8.92 plus post. That was from auction. Shelf.
Yeah.
Tetley Tea gaffer mug and caddy ceramic advertising storage jar.
I've wedged him in.
There we go. The mug's on top because I wrapped it in shrink wrap. That cost a total of 10p for those 2 pieces, and they sold for £21.49 to a repeat buyer within a month, and they were from auction. And then Toy Tub.
Yep.
The TaylorMade TP5 M3 cap. Listed less than a week. Got it from a garage sale for £1. Sold for £9.99 plus post.
Let's go. We've got 5% battery on the phone.
Okay, blue crate.
Yes.
Vintage Tams England soup coupe bowl and saucer ×6. Glazed green. That's them. They cost a total of 74p. Listed and sold within a week for £42.99. They were from auction. Great little sale, that one. Then we have F. Truffler Deluni France side plates, 5 of them. These cost, oh, I haven't even worked out the cost price.
Oh my god.
It's £4 something for the lot, so not much. Pence.
Yeah, you got like
I'll do that when I go back upstairs.
6 or 8 lots or something.
Yeah, you chose these, didn't you? They sold within a week for £21.99. They were from auction. Then we've got crates 5.
Queens by Churchill, Linda Edwards mug, lemongrass, Maharaja. It's got this very colourful mug with an elephant on it, like Indian. Yeah, that cost 75p from a charity shop. That sold within a month for £9.99 plus post. Then we've got home.
Yeah.
Vintage ice bucket, 70s horse riding, polo, man cave, as seen on the bar in Del Boy's house on Only Fools and Horses. Not this exact one, but one the same. That cost 61p from auction, took a month to sell for £21.49, and that is going GSP to America. Then we have this armchair cover, listed and sold within a couple of hours. Brand new. I got that from a fellow reseller who had a load of stock they wanted to sell us.
Been thinking about this. Can we call them Aaron and Candy?
Aaron and Candy, thank you very much. Yes, they had a load of stock that was overwhelming them. They didn't want it. They messaged me, and within less than 24 hours I'd gone and got it. So that sold for £9.99. It works out at pence. Then we have this pin boxy top, size 12. This has been for sale for a year. We don't do clothes anymore, as you know, and this cost £5.75 last year. Sold for £6 and a penny plus post. Woohoo! Crate 7. Bodum Pavinia porcelain coffee cups, 2 of them, red and white. Got these from a charity shop, I think, or garage sale.
Can't remember.
Possibly a garage sale.
5% battery. Who
Paid
knows?
£2, sold within a month for £19.99. Crate 4. Come on, move it.
We've got 3 lawnmowers in the way.
Vintage Mason Chartreuse cheese dome cover, wedge, green. Cost £3 from a garage sale, sold for £29.41 within a month. Crate 8. Vintage miniature cruet set, metal, glass, silver spoon, tray, shaker. It's like a little stand with 3 pots in it.
Glass type.
Yeah.
Metal-y glass.
Yeah, that's it. Cost 44p from auction. Took 5 months to sell for £6.50 plus post. F. Truffler Deloney France dinner plates, 6 of them. Same story as the side plates we just showed you. These sold for £24.99 within a week. They were from auction.
Probably cost around 50p.
Crate 17.
Yep.
Vintage Colton ware ashtray, Elegance Paris perfume, square. That's the one. Sold within 2 weeks. That cost 74p from auction. Sold for £21.49. And then crate 4, a vintage Firenze creamer jug pitcher. It's very small. It's yellow. It's got flowers on it. That cost 10p. Sold within a month for £8.32 plus post. That was from auction.
I hope you agree there was some quite good sales in that lot. We are art dealers now, as you know.
So using other people's pictures, this all came about the other day because I was listing a set of 6 ramekins, Evesham Gold, Royal Worcester, and I was looking at sold because I couldn't remember, well, one, what the value is, but also I was pretty sure we haven't sold any for a while, if at all, a set of 6. And I was looking through solds and I thought, blimey, we have sold them, that looks like my picture. I thought, that is my style of photography, so have we listed them? And I looked and it wasn't us that had sold, it was someone else. And then I thought, I wonder if that is my picture. If it is, fair play. If it's not, then they've got very similar photography to me. And it just got me thinking, because there's people on Instagram that I've seen have real beef over other people using their photos if they've got the same item for sale. And I've just wondered what other people's thoughts on it were, like what your thoughts on it are, because I honestly couldn't care less if someone used our pictures.
Yeah, I'll definitely be interested to see what you guys think of that, and you know what we think shouldn't make any difference to that. Personally, I couldn't care less. Like, I've done it loads and loads and loads, and actually I think there's probably a lot of people that will say that you're not allowed to, or that it's, you know, in some way you know, wrong and you shouldn't do it. So I cost list a lot from Amazon to eBay, and that process, you know, the image on Amazon is the brand new image, and on Amazon you list all against the same catalogue, and it just says whether you're selling yours new or used. But ultimately, you know, when the customer buys the product from Amazon, if they're buying it used, they're still going to show the nice shiny box, you know, as if it's new. The same thing goes on eBay. When you think about like Music Magpie and World of Books, you know, they're listing, they have tens and tens and tens, hundreds of thousands of listings, and they're all going off the, you know, the catalogue image, if you like, and selling it used. So, you know, if you've ever bought a book from any of those places, you'll know that the picture was not the book that you've been sent. The picture is like the artwork of the cover of the book, or the CD, DVD, whatever it might be. So it goes on loads, and therefore I really don't see the point of getting
Knickers in a twist.
hung up about that at all. And also, if you take good pictures of your own, which we do, but you also at the same time borrow other people's, then it's kind of a bit of give and take, because you know that someone will be using your images. You know, if anyone says, yeah, but it's not that actual item that you're getting that's in the picture, well, when you buy something from Next, it's not that actual item you're getting.
I've used other people's photos. If I've got really bad, like a really bad lighting situation, say it's a real dark and stormy day or something, and I especially in the past with clothes, I've used other people's pictures, but I've still cut them out and put them on a white background. And I've taken the pictures, like if there's any flaws or anything, I'll take pictures of those, but I don't usually do it for anything with flaws. So yeah, it just came to me the other day. I just thought it was an interesting topic, and if anyone had any thoughts about it.
Please let us know in the comments what you think about using other people's images. Is it something that you have done? Is it something that you would never do? Do you get annoyed if you find out someone else has done it? Because we're just being honest that we do it. So let us know what your thoughts are on that.
Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Bye for now.
Bye.